I arrived in the ancient village of the first emperor of Japan and the first Buddhist temple completely by accident. Nestled in a serene mountain village by a gentle creek, I found myself in a beautiful kominka.
It's like a burrito.
I mistakenly thought that being in the Nara district, we could visit Toraji on our way to Kyoto. This happy accident ended up being one of the most magical places I have ever been to on Earth. In this sacred place, dreams took flight, and the memories imprinted themselves deep within my mind. It was Hayao Miyazaki who first introduced me to the concept of Ma, the space between things, the breath. This philosophy was so undeniably instrumental and formative in my life that it is the very reason I see and seek to capture the world around me the way I do today. The beautiful little moments of being, of presence. As I was embraced by the incredible craftsmanship of this traditional Japanese home, each timber beam, each tatami mat, every shoji screen held the stories and technical artistry of generations past, whispered and woven into the very fabric of its existence. The creek's gentle murmur lulled me into a state of tranquility as I immersed myself in an ofuro bath on a cold night. In the serenity, it was effortless to connect with the essence of being and breathing. Surrounded by the mountains and forests in this ancient village at the heart of Japan's origins, I felt like I had stepped into a woodblock print of a Japanese village unchanged for thousands of years. Imagine waking and seeing a 1400-year-old Japanese village, frozen in time and meticulously preserved. At every turn, there were stunning examples of traditional architecture. Even in the chilly spring air, I couldn't help but explore until I was exhausted. Japan is an intensely spiritual place. Even in the modern age, the ancient villages in the countryside hold a reverence for working with the spirits of nature in time-honored traditions.
Are those little cacti? Those are cherry blossoms. I was hoping to hike a little today, but I don't know if it'll be possible.
As I stood at the edge of the village on an icy morning, taking in the most breathtaking scenery, a beautiful white dog approached me. I was alone. Our eyes met and continued along the village road. The encounter felt sacred. I never forgot that moment. It wasn't until after returning home that I discovered the Okuri Inu, an ancient yokai known as the sending off dog, said to reside near mountain passes and forested roads. Sometimes the Inu preys on travelers who stumble and fall, but other times it protects them and ensures their safe journey home. I wish I had known this at the time, so that I could have properly paid my respects. This is what I meant in my previous episode when I referred to Japan as a highly spiritual experience.
The sun went away.
I felt as though
It's a little too cold.
a finely woven thread of fate drew me to some of the most significant places of Japan's early history, and I was completely ignorant. The Japanese have rightfully worshipped nature for good reason. It's alive, of course, but it's more than that. The nature there is alive with spirit. It's intelligent. It has reason. I don't have the words to describe it, but it is undeniably real. You can feel it.
See you in a bit. Say bye.
Bye!
Nothing could have prepared me for our journey up the mountain into the forest. On our way up the mountain, we passed by some graves. This footage looks serene and beautiful, but the reality was much more sinister. As we entered the forest, an overwhelming force seemed to emanate from the mountain. Thinking about it still makes the hair on my neck stand on end. There was an eerie stillness, Silence, complete silence. It felt like we were being watched. No bird songs, no rustling of woodland creatures, no buzzing of insects, only a chilling silence. It wasn't welcoming, and we didn't linger. I wonder what was on that mountain with us. Maybe an ancient deity of Japan, or maybe it was a monster. I had never been somewhere that felt so sacred and inviting and yet so formidable and terrifying. Even so, I will never forget Asuka. And one day when I return, I will be better educated and more capable of honoring the land and its history. I will forever cherish those days on that mountain, in that beautiful home, in a perfectly picturesque village beside the serene creek.
Here's our place. Say bye.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like the picture in the thumbnail of this video, please purchase a print from my online store, storiesofevermore.com. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Let me know your favorite experience in Japan in the comments down below, and be sure to hit that notification bell so that you don't miss a single second of this adventure, because in the next episode, we're going to Kyoto, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!